Good morning, America. How are ya? Monday Morning Rail. Hi, I'm Denny Jelsma, and I'm at the world famous Jacksonville Terminal Railroad Museum. And today is Monday, and you know what we do on Monday? You guessed it, we always do show and tell. Show and tell is always brought to you by Jelsma Graphics, the people that make all the railroad embroidery clothing. You see us at 1,000 train shows down through the years for the past 40 years. When you need anything embroidered, for railroad embroidery, go to jelsma.com. That's Jelsma. And with all of that said, show and tell is going to start right now. Show and tell, we have an exciting show today, and it is about the Oriental Express. Paris, Istanbul, down to Istanbul, Turkey. It's the Oriental Express, and we have the 1934 version, and I just want to show you the model that I have, and the Oriental Express. And what I have here is I have a Bachmann that was made probably 30 years ago, and they had made a model, and it was a very successful model for him. And I bought it, and last night I was watching Murder on the Oriental Express, the 2017 version, and so I thought, hey, that'd be a good one to show off my Oriental Express. So let's go take a look at the Oriental Express. The Oriental Express was a very luxurious train that ran in the 30s, and it was the height of the travel of the luxury train travel in Europe, and it went from Istanbul, Turkey, to Paris, and then with connections into London. And Bachmann brought this train set in maybe 30 years ago. I could be off a few years, but it was steam powered, and it left at Paris. They had feeder trains that brought in luxury passengers, and really the Oriental Express went to from Paris to Vienna, and then down through the Baltics, and crossed into Istanbul. And Istanbul, Turkey was the dividing point from Europe to Asia, and very historic city, and who could afford to travel on this was only the extreme wealthy. And in 1983, a company in Europe decided to revamp the old cars. They found them, and they were all over Europe, and they refurbished them, and they ran it for about 20 years, and they ran into some financial difficulties, and they stopped, but they still run excursions today. But just to take a look at the car, typically this train was 4 to 5, 6, 7 cars, and that was just about it. And they had different accommodations. They had a kind of a double bedroom, and then they had a suite, and it was different kind of accommodations. And the dining and the food that was on this train was second to none. It was really designed for the very wealthy. And today, for an example, for you rail fans that want to take a trip on, they don't go to Istanbul, but they revamped this, they could go to Vienna. And now they do have a train once a year that will go from Paris to Istanbul. But it's only starting out at $17,000 a person. You can buy the luxurious cab for $65,000 one way, and it's a 6-day trip. They stop at different places along the way and taste from wine and cheese, and along the Rhine River and the different rivers that they go on. But it was a very beautiful train, and it's still going today, which I think is just absolutely a thrill. So all of you rail fans that want to pool your money, spend from $17,000 to $65,000 to ride the Oriental Express, you could do that. And here is my rendition of the Oriental Express. And this is my train that I want to show off on Show and Tell today. And so we want to thank you for watching week after week Show and Tell, and give us your comments, what you want, and we'll try to accommodate any show and tell that you'd like to see of a particular train. And that's the way it is at the world famous Jacksonville Terminal Railroad Museum in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida, where the sun always shines and running trains is an absolute pleasure in climate controlled and peaceful comfort.